Have you ever been bullied? Has someone that you know been the victim of bullying? Whether or not the answer to either of these questions is yes, you have probably seen a poster, commercial, or form of public notification about anti-bullying. Bullying is a very well-known subject. Many elementary schools and other places of education are known as bully-free zones. This is an example of the anti-bullying posters seen hanging throughout the hallways of Gertie Bell Rogers Elementary School in Mitchell, South Dakota. These posters are used to persuade students to develop anti-bullying views. Also, some school-affiliated groups and clubs educate students about bullying. Not to mention the commercials that can be seen on Disney Channel and other television channels that feature celebrities who urge viewers to stand up against bullying. Today, bullying is a big issue, and it is well publicized. However, many people only hear that they shouldn't bully, and not the reasons why. Because of this, some individuals do not take the importance of anti-bullying seriously. There are many reasons as to why you should have an anti-bullying view. Bullying affects victims for a lifetime. First, bullying is a form of abuse. Second, victims of bullying are affected academically. Third, and finally, victims of bullying are affected emotionally. How is bullying abusive? According to Oyazio and colleagues in the article published in 2008, Journal of Instructional Psychology, bullying can be physical or verbal. Some examples of physical bullying include hitting, pushing, shoving, kicking, and tripping. Verbal bullying can often include name-calling, the use of insults, taunting, and teasing. All of these things, both physical and verbal, are considered bullying due to the fact that they are hurtful or offensive to others. Oyazio and colleagues also state that electronic bullying can also be abusive. Those who bully electronically use hurtful language that is also including name-calling, insults, taunting, and teasing, much like verbal bullying. While this form of bullying is not face-to-face, it is just as hurtful and is also characterized as a form of abuse. As you can see from my first main point, bullying can be abusive through many forms and outlets. Whether physical, verbal, or even electronic, bullying affects victims within many areas of their lives. One such area includes the school setting. This brings me to my second main point. Bullying affects victims academically. According to the Victoria Department of Education and Early Childhood Development, students who are victims of bullying often suffer academically. This is seen in areas such as attendance and grades. Additionally, according to the American Academy of Experts on Traumatic Stress, those who are bullied often try to avoid settings in which the bullying occurs. Therefore, the attendance of students who are bullied at school suffers. Also, according to the 2008 Journal of Instructional Psychology, approximately 160,000 students stay home from school every day because they are afraid of being bullied. My second point demonstrates that those who are victims of bullying are affected academically. Due to the fact that bullying can affect victims in various areas of their lives, including at school, the effects are more than physical, which ties me to my third and final main point. Victims of bullying are affected emotionally. According to the 2008 Journal of Instructional Psychology, 26% of girls who were bullied reported depression, opposed to the 8% of girls who reported depression that were not victims of bullying. Likewise, 16% of boys who were bullied reported depression in comparison to the 3% of boys that reported depression but had never been bullied. These statistics show that those who have been victims of bullying are more likely to suffer from depression. The same source from the Journal of Instructional Psychology states that 8% of girls who were bullied and 4% of boys who were bullied became suicidal. This is in comparison to the 1% overall of those who did not report being bullied, but reported being suicidal. Therefore, clearly proving that bullying affects victims emotionally. Although the importance of anti-bullying is publicized, it is often not explained. So, what will you do the next time you witness someone being bullied? Will you stand up for what is right, or will you simply stand by? Although anti-bullying efforts are publicized nationwide, the reasons behind them are not often expressed. It is my hope that after listening to my speech, you have developed a stronger feeling against bullying. Bullying is a serious issue that comes with serious repercussions. Bullying affects victims for a lifetime because it is a form of abuse, it affects victims academically, and finally, it affects victims emotionally. Thank you.